Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to my Week 14 predictions for the NFL season. So, as you can see right now, I did pick the Tennessee Titans to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, now here's the thing. It says, I know I'm late. Now, last week, I didn't put a prediction, but I was honest with you guys and said I picked the Saints to beat the Cowboys, and I admit I was wrong. I'm going to be honest. Guess what? Again, I'm honest. I was late. I didn't see the score. I picked the Titans. And then I'm scrolling through Twitter. Oh, hey, Derrick Henry had a 99-yard touchdown. So then I saw the score then, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let me fix my hair real quick. The Titans are killing the Jags. So I'm wondering if it's illegal to kill a Jaguar in the state of Tennessee. Much like, is it a crime to kill a panther in the state of Pennsylvania? But so I did get that one right. So now let's move on to the games for today. Well, tomorrow by the time I'm recording this, today by the time you guys are seeing this. So we have the Jets versus the Bills, and I'm going to take the Bills in this game. I like Josh Allen, I really do. He was probably, if I had a shot at a quarterback, I probably would have taken Josh. If Sam Darnold had already been taken. Because Sam was my number one, but if he had already been taken, I would have gone with Josh Allen. All day. So, I'm going to take the Bills here. I believe Sam Darnold is going to play, so you get to see the two rookie quarterbacks go against each other. They'll probably jersey swap, but I think the Bills have the better shot of winning here. Then you have the Giants at the Redskins. I'm going to take the Giants here. The Redskins have fallen apart due to injuries lately, and I think the Giants can take advantage of that. They just need Odell to throw a touchdown or two. Because we know Eli ain't going to do it. So I'm going to take the Giants to win this game. Then you have the Saints at the Buccaneers. I know this is a repeat of the Week 1 matchup between them, except they were in New Orleans for that one. And the Saints did lose to the Buccaneers in that game. But the Saints are going to beat the Buccaneers in this game. After losing to the Cowboys, they've had a week and a half of preparation, and they are going to get it going. Okay. Then you have the Patriots at the Dolphins. I'm going to take the Patriots here. I don't want them to win, but they're probably going to win. But there is hope just because the Dolphins always seem to give the Patriots a fit in Miami. Don't know why, don't know how, but they do. Okay, Ravens at Chiefs. I am going to take the Chiefs here. I kind of need them to win as well. The Ravens are breathing down the Steelers' necks here. So with a Ravens loss and a Steelers win, there's a little bit of a gap then. Colts at Texans. I'm going to take the Texans here. I do think Indianapolis has a good shot at winning this game. And they're going to be super motivated over what happened against Jacksonville last week. But I still like the Houston Texans in this game. Falcons at Packers. Doing my predictions, I went, okay, Colts at Texans. Falcons at Packers. Panthers, I kept going down the list, and I went back up after I was done. I'm like, Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons. After picking the Packers my first time around, I'm actually going to take the Falcons in this game. I mean, the Packers have their new coach, and I think this is just going to say, hey, the problem wasn't Mike McCarthy. The problem could be Aaron Rodgers. He's a great quarterback, but he's arrogant and cocky as all could be. And he's very hard to coach. It seems like. It's going to be tough for the Packers to get over this and to find their new head coach. Someone who, basically, you're not going to stand up to Aaron. That's who their coach is going to be. You're not going to stand up to him. You're not going to do what Belichick or Josh McDaniels do with Tom Brady. You're not going to shout at him when he does something wrong. You're not going to be like, Aaron, no, bad. Like he's a dog. But it's going to be tough for them just because Aaron, he wants to do whatever the heck he wants. He's not coachable in a sense. Panthers at Browns. I am going to take the Browns to win this game. Baker had a little bit of a humbling game last week, which he definitely needed. He's almost as cocky as Aaron Rodgers. Picks up, you don't see Rodgers grabbing his crotch on the sideline or, running away from police. But I think the Browns win this game just because the Panthers as well they're in a nosedive. They were 6-2 and now they're 6-6. They've lost 4 straight. They're a complete mess. I think the Browns take this game. Broncos at 49ers. I'm gonna take the Broncos here. They're riding high on a couple of big wins. Though there are a couple of negatives. They lost Chris Harris Jr. and they lost Emmanuel Sanders. So here's the thing. You traded away Demaryius Thomas. Now Emmanuel Sanders is gone. Who are your wide receivers now? I understand you can just rely on Lindsey to run the ball, but still at the same time. It's the same thing with Dallas. You're just going to run commit, stop Zeke, and Dak won't be able to do jack. So in this scenario, you stop Lindsey in case Keenum won't be able to do jack. So it's gonna be interesting though to see how that ends up. Bengals at Chargers. The Chargers are going to easily win this game. Easily win this game, hands down. The Bengals are becoming the Browns in a sense. It's a mess over there. They have an awful defense for a team that uses so many first round picks on the secondary. Their defense just is not good. Now you have the Lions at the Cardinals. I'm going to take the Lions in this game. Yes, the Cardinals beat the Packers last week, but even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. I think the Lions win this game, and they win it by at least 10 points. Steelers at Raiders. Now, this game shouldn't even be close. But it's the Steelers. Ben doesn't play well against the Raiders, and Ben has never won in Oakland against the Raiders. He's 2-4 all time, 0-3 in Oakland. So the thing is, if you look at the two teams, it shouldn't even be close. Yet the Steelers are going to find some way to almost lose, if not lose to the Raiders. I just have that gut feeling. Hopefully I'm wrong. Ben probably shouldn't be sacked at all on the year. The Raiders have only gotten 10 sacks so far this year, so he shouldn't hit the ground one time, especially with how the team's been protecting Ben. Like, it took until I think the third quarter for the Chargers to finally bring Ben down. I think they only got him one time throughout the game. So to have Joey Bosa, Melvin Ingram, all those guys on the D-line, and you got one sack in the third quarter, I could be wrong, but I think it took until the third quarter to get a sack, and I think they only got one. They may have gotten another at some point, but you only got two. You were basically invisible for most of the game. And the Raiders do not have a Joey Bosa. They do not have a Melvin Ingram. They had Khalil Mack and traded him away to Chicago. So that's their problem. But the Steelers should win this game easily, but they're going to find some way to make it close. I just know it. But the good news is I get out of work before this game starts, like a half hour before it starts, so I can actually watch it. Eagles at Cowboys. I'm going to take this is more of a I want them to win than a I think they're going to win. I'm going to take the Eagles here. Again, this is more I want them to win. Just to shut Cowboys fans up. And it's going to be so satisfying if the Eagles win Monday to watch Undisputed and all you see is Skip Bayless just in his chair. And Shannon's got his cigar, he's got his Hennessy, he's got, maybe he got his goat mask, or maybe he brings a dog mask, and he's, like, Shannon celebrates a lot, and that can get annoying, but, oh my god, just to see Skip go and be me. It's gonna be awesome if the Eagles win this game. So yeah, that's more of a I want them to win. Alright, Rams at Bears. This is the Sunday night game, and I'm going to take the Rams to beat the Bears. I imagine a jersey swap between Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald. I do. I think this can be a good game. Like, I'm not sure if Mitch Trubisky is playing. Excuse me while I scratch my nose. I don't know if Mitch Trubisky is playing, or if it's still going to be Chase Daniel. But after that heartbreaking loss to the Giants, I think the Bears can have a shot against the Rams. Alright, and then for the Monday night game, we have the Vikings versus the Seahawks, where I am going to take the Vikings to beat the Seahawks. I understand it's in Seattle. I understand Seattle's on winning. I don't know if they're on a winning streak, but they're, they're on the rise, you could say. They're getting strong. They're catching their pace. They're on their feet. Right at the right moment. This is when you want to be on point. You don't want to drop off at this point. You don't want to be that September team who then, nosedives right into the ground. You want to stay, this is where you want to be, let's go. And then, so I think this is going to be a really good game, but I do like the Vikings here. Alright, so that is my predictions for Week 14 of the NFL season. Let me know what you guys thought below. If you like this video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on, and I'll see you guys next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.